spoke and made it happen. Few bumps was in a row, but stay proactive. Yeah, running like my stash still in the mag.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Born in June. How you doing or whatever? Hey kings and queens. So I know it's not natural lighting or whatever because like it's been real overcast here in South Korea, and I don't know why, but you know, it is what it is. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you like this content. Leave a comment down below and don't forget to subscribe. Y'all, I'm almost at 100 subscribers and I'm super excited. But anyways, today we are going to go over my little breakdown because I got, you know, a little extra funds is coming to your girl. So I'm going to do a little breakdown for y'all. So let us get in straight into it. So I have the book, of course, as you guys know, the book itself. Here's my book, and I have my June paycheck bill tracker so you guys can actually see that. So let me let you guys know up front, if you don't know already, don't need the red one actually. These are my 3 pens that I use. The purple one represents money that will be taken out of the bank. The blue ones are automatic payment, and then the green is what is left over. So if you don't know, that's now you know. And then the blue one, my RSVP Pentel, this is actually for just writing down whatever I'm writing down. If it's a bill, envelope, whatever it is, income, all that. So now that we got that out of the way, we can get started. So the first, so basically this is, I'm gonna get this money out on the 25th or 26th, something like that. But today is the 24th, 24 June 2020. I'm actually gonna move this. This is the cash breakdown but I'm actually gonna move it. So 24 June 2020, this is when I'm basically doing this right here, the paycheck date. And so what is my extra income? You guys, my extra income is my stocks withdrawal. So I'm taking my money out of the stocks, and the total that I have in stocks is $2,364.53. I had a whole lot of y'all. a whole lot of. So I had about 2,500 in my savings account, and I basically took that out in the beginning of the year. I took it out and I moved it in towards stock. I moved about $2,000 into stocks because I was like, you know what? It's only April, you know, the economy is gonna bounce back, it's gonna be great. So if I get me these little stocks right now, they're gonna be like grown or whatever. Child, it only grew a little bit, but I did make me a little cute $300, so it's cool or whatever. So I have $2,364.53 to play with, so it is what it is. All right. So now I'm gonna write down my bills, which I don't have a lot actually. So the first thing for my bills that I'm gonna write down is actually my MacBook. Then I have some savings that I'm going to do. And then I have given. So these are my 3 things that I have. So I'm not gonna write down the date because it just is what it is. Whenever the money hits my account, then that's when these will be paid. But this is the total that's coming to my account. So my MacBook is 1,000. Oh, wrong color pen, y'all. My MacBook, these are automatic payments. So my MacBook is $1,299. $1,299. Then I'm gonna be transferring 53 cents into saving simply because I hate having like uneven number. I hate having cents when I'm doing my breakdown, so I'll just transfer the money and just be done with it. Then also for giving, I'm going to be doing $260. So giving is 10% of this $23.64, which would be about $236. So I just rounded it up to $240, and then I only gave $460 for giving this month. And if you guys know when I watch my paycheck breakdown, I usually give $480, or $480 was what I was supposed to give this month. So I added this $20 on here for my giving. So that's what that is. And then now my total for this, when we come down, my bills total, which is usually written in purple, is $1,559.53. And then my leftover money, which is in green, is $805. So now we're gonna move down to my leftover. So I have $805 in leftover. And I basically have 2 envelopes that I'm gonna be, putting money in. So I'm gonna be putting money in spending money. And then the other thing that I'm gonna be putting in is just my, it's a second spending money, but this is on hand. Spending money, cash. So 2 different categories. I have regular spending money, and then I have regular spending money, cash. This is basically giving myself money and, saying, hey sis, you can spend this portion of the money. This is all yours. So for my actual spending money, it is actually $85, and I'm putting it in blue because this is Amazon. I've already calculated how much it's gonna cost me, and it is Amazon, and it's gonna cost me $85 basically to buy all the things that I want from Amazon. So that's why I'm putting it in blue. And then for my cash, because I am taking it out of the bank, that amount is $15, right? So that's what that is. And then my total for envelope total is 100. And so my leftover is gonna be 705. Let's make sure you guys can see that. 705. So let's move on to sinking funds, which is 705. I know you guys must be like, sis, it's so colorful and so minimal. Listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now we're gonna get into the sinking funds portion, which we're gonna write all this portion down, and then I'm gonna break down how much is going into each category. Okay, y'all, so this is all of my sinking funds that are gonna be getting stuffed. So the first thing is car maintenance. And so normally I give car maintenance 25, but today it's getting 40. Miscellaneous is getting 80. There's some miscellaneous thing going on, y'all. Travel normally gets 60, but I'm gonna actually give it $50 instead. Clothing is gonna get its regular 30. Then Toots B-Day, which is my nephew, he's gonna get 25 because he is under the age limits for adults. So all kids under 18 will get 25, all adults get 50. That's just my rule that I've made now. Then my grandma's birthday, I'm gonna give her 50. My aunt's, which is just B-Day, she's gonna get 50. And then I have a little extra that's gonna be going to my mom, separate from some money that I need to give her, which is $30. This total for all of this, after you add up and everything, came up to $355. And so I had a balance of $350 left. And so that is what we're gonna move over into leftovers. And as you guys know, your girl is debt free, so I don't need no extra debt. So we're just gonna mark that out. We're good. Kudos, done, finito. Yeah. So that's awesome. And we're gonna move down to the extra savings portion. So for the extra savings, I only have one, which is my 10K in $5 challenge. That is the only one I have. I don't need an account buffer or anything because that money, that $50 is still in there. You guys know I always be having an account buffer, but that money is still in there. Actually, I do need to put my leftover down here, which is $350. And so my 10K and $5 challenge, of course, is gonna get this full $350. And then, so my savings total is $350. And then my leftover will be 0. And total income is 0 after everything is said and done. So boom, bada, bang, baby. So that's cool. So now we are going to move on. Since we have completed, you know, all of this, we're gonna move on and we are gonna do the cash envelope breakdown, basically, of our paycheck that we just did. So I'm gonna actually use my purple pen now to write in what each cash breakdown is gonna be. So for spending money is 15, so that's a 10 and a 5. Then for current maintenance it's 40, so I'm gonna do 2 20s. Then for miscellaneous is 80, so I'm gonna do 4 20s. Then for travel, I'm just gonna do 150. For clothing, I'm gonna do a 20 and a 10. For grandma's birthday, I'm just gonna do a 50. And then for Jess's birthday, I'm gonna do a 50. Also, and then for my 10K and $5 challenge, I'm actually gonna do 17 20s, because you know I get all my money in 20s, and then I'm actually gonna get 2 5s. So that will bring my total, my 5, 3, 1 and 2 is equal to 3. And then 1 and 1 is equal to 2, and 2 and 4 is 6, 6 and 1 is 7, 7 plus 17 is 24, and then 1 2 3, and so these totals, 5 times 3 is 15, 10 times 2 is 20, 20 times 24 is 480, and then 50 times 3 is 150. So my total amount after adding both of these together is 665. All right, guys, so I went to the bank and got out 665, and actually I changed it to 650, and I have this money laid out here. Let me just count it for you guys, just in case you guys want to know. 50, 150. This is 150 here. Then in 20s, I have 20, 40, gotta make sure it's not stick. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I have $480 in 20. So I'm supposed to have 3 50s, which I do. I'm supposed to have 480 in 20s. So that is that right there. Then in 10s, I'm supposed to have 2. I only have 1 because I took out 15, my spending money. I put it back in my bank account so I could spend it because I spent it on Amazon. So I have 110. So this would be 10. And then I also am supposed to have 3 5s, but I only have 2 5s because, like I said, I put my spending money in the bank so I could spend it. So this is all of my money that I have, and we're gonna basically stuff our cash envelopes. So let me open. I really don't think we're on this side because this side is mostly for bills. So let me just verify. This side I believe is mostly for bills. And I don't think we have. I've already spent the spending money. No going out. Okay, so we do have car maintenance, and car maintenance in here gets 40 actually. Wow. Girl, car maintenance, you get 40. You cute. It's a come up. It's a whole come up. Okay, car maintenance. So car maintenance is getting 40. So today is 6.25 because it's the next day that I'm doing this. And then car maintenance is gonna be at 175. Okay, car maintenance come through. And so I'm gonna get 2 20s for that. And so we're gonna put, you have got to be kidding me. Y'all, they are announcing stuff in the middle of my video. Hold on, y'all, I'll come back when it's done. Okay, y'all, so they just ended. So if you wanna know, my apartment, they make announcement. They have a speakerphone in every apartment. And so they make announcements. And so that's what you guys was hearing. They just tell us like, hey, please be respectful of people that lives below you and above you. If there's any announcement that they need to be made, like if they're doing maintenance on the building, anything like that, they just do it through the speaker. So that was what came on during my video, just in case anyone wants to know. So we're gonna count up car maintenance, which should have 175. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So 175, so that is good. And we are going to put this money back. Guys, I got stuff to make cash envelopes, and baby, I'm gonna be putting out a video of my first time trying, and Lord, child. So anyways, we did car maintenance. The next thing I have is clothing, which I do have clothing. Clothing is getting $30, and clothing is getting a 10 and a 20. So we're gonna put 6.25.20 on here. This is $30. So we should have $90 now. So clothing has 60, as we know. We're gonna get the 10 put on there, and we're gonna take a 20 put on there. So now clothing has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, $90. So we are good for clothing. And then we're gonna put that back in here. All right, and then what's next? Next I have is travel funds. I'm putting $50 in travel funds. Y'all, I went out, I spent a couple change up in here in June, so I gotta replenish it, you know? So it's 6.25.20, and this is $50, and so that is gonna be $225. And I am putting a whole 50 in travel, I believe. Yes, a whole 50 in travel. So I should have 225. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 20, 10, 20, 25. So 225 is definitely how much is in travel. So we are gonna put that back. And then put it in, and then close this, and then miscellaneous is getting $80, a whole $80. Listen, there's some stuff I gotta pay for with this miscellaneous, and then I have to actually start saving my miscellaneous, so that is why it is that expensive. That is why it's getting so much. It's not because like I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna put, you know, $80 in miscellaneous to do whatever. Like, they're actually for something really good too, so yeah. So this is $80. So 60, 80, so 20, 40, 60, 80. And in miscellaneous, we should have had 80 before, so now we should have 160, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So 160, oh my gosh, I put 80 there. No, 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 no. No ma'am, this should be 160. Okay, now we're good, 160. So put back miscellaneous money in, put it back on there, 160, put that back. All right, next we have some birthdays, so we're gonna switch around. My birthday's not actually getting stuff, Jamaica's not getting stuff, Daddy, Shan Shan, Mother, Tony, Toot is not getting stuff, but he will be getting stuff with my paycheck. So it's in that video. Grandma's birthday is actually getting stuff though. So I've already bought my nephew. If you don't know, I buy gifts based on the month you were born, because I just started this, I think in like March is when I started living, cash envelope life. And so I basically was going through everyone's birthday as they came along. So next month is my nephew's birthday, which is this dude right here, and I've already paid for his, so he's gonna start just getting his regular payments. But my grandma's birthday is in September, my aunt's birthday is in October, but I wanted to fund these, and so it's just be there for whenever it's time for them, for their month. So whenever September and October comes, I'm just gonna already have the money on hand. Excuse me, I burped. And they both get $50. If you don't know, adults for birthdays get $50. So that's why my grandma got $50, and my aunt is also getting $50 as well. So those get $50 and kids get $25. That works for me. If that doesn't work for you, then you don't have to do that. That is perfectly okay. But for me and my budget, that works for me. If I end up buying something that costs less, then that's fine. If I end up buying something that costs more, that's fine as well. But I already budgeted for them. So that is what that's for whenever their birthday comes. So these two envelopes will not get stuffed. Grandma's birthday will not get stuffed until September again. Like September is when she'll get her cash envelope stuff another time, and October is when my aunt will get her cash envelope stuff another time. Like nothing's going into these two. So that is all I have for cash envelopes. Now what we have left over is going to be a part of our $5 and $10 challenge. As you guys see, I have 5 here. After I've calculated everything, the money left over for my 10K and 5K challenge was $350. As you guys know, my 10K is done in 20s, and so I just got 5 for my $5 challenge. So I think I paperclip these, actually. Yep. So I paperclipped them for now. So this is red. So that means that it's not $100. So I'm gonna put these back in. So that is the money. So this is paperclipped, and it's paperclip red just so I know that I don't have enough to be 100. All the 5s that are 100 are paperclipped in blue. So I know, and I separate them by 100, so I know exactly how much money I have. I don't paperclip them until I'm actually doing the update though. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this entire 340 in there, which is basically what this is. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. So 340, I'm just gonna put that in there. So bow, that's in the front. And then these 2 5s are in before, these 2 5s I'm gonna put with the $5 challenge, and I am going to paperclip those and then put that in the $5 area. And that is basically me updating my sinking funds 10K and $5 challenge, and that's basically it for the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Spare fingers. Road. Okay, all right. Bye, guys.
How you wanna do it? How you wanna get it? I'm out that, out of my mind. Can't even talk, can't even walk. Bad little thing, but she ain't mine.